Let's go straight out to Ellison Barber, who is in Charlottesville, Virginia. Ellison?
James Field Jr. is facing a number of charges. The announcement coming from the Charlottesville Police Department moments ago. He's charged with 1 count of second-degree murder, 3 counts of malicious wounding, and 1 count of hit and run, failure to stop with injury. Paramedics brought 20 people to this hospital that I'm standing in front of now. 5 people remain in critical condition at this point in time. A spokesperson for the University of Virginia Medical Center tells Fox News that when paramedics initially brought 20 people to this hospital, we now know 1 person has died. In addition to those 5 in critical condition, 4 others are in serious condition tonight. 6 are listed as fair, 4 as good. Many of those injuries came after the car plowed into 2 other cars and a crowd of what witnesses described to Fox News as counter-protesters or anti-white nationalists. Listen to one person who saw it all.
I was 10 feet away from them, and all of a sudden you heard the impact of a person being thrown over a car. And you can see in my footage, you see the car coming in at 30, 40 miles per hour.
The driver sped away, leaving behind at least 9 people who needed treatment for injuries and a 32-year-old woman who did not survive.
The crash also claimed the life of a 32-year-old female pedestrian at the intersection as she was crossing the street. We are still in the process of notifying her next of kin. The suspect vehicle that left the scene of the crash was located moments later, and the male driver is in custody with charges pending.
At least 35 people were injured today. The governor of Virginia says the city and state spent a long time preparing for this white nationalist Unite the Right rally. The group said they intended to protest the city's decision to remove a statue honoring Confederate General Robert E. Lee at a park here in Charlottesville known as the Emancipation Park. That rally actually never began. It was set to start at noon, but by noon, authorities had already shut it down. There were violent, bloody clashes between white supremacist and anti-fascist, anti-white supremacist counter-protest groups. And Governor Terry McAuliffe declared a state of emergency. This evening, he placed most of the blame for the violent turn of events on that group behind the Unite the Right rally. He said, in part, quote, "I have a message to all nationalists today. Our message, you are not wanted in this great Commonwealth." He told them, you think you are patriots, but you are not. And then at one point, Judge told them they should all go home. Back to you.
Ellison Barber, thanks so much.